Pedeben gesi bido. Oh, zoo. Ana hanukwa n'ife. People zoo know the hear word. I don't know who is advising these people, but in one way or the other, they can, remarkably win the Biafran people. I don't know who is advising them, but let's be very honest. Will you pay attention to such kind of advice? Would you pay such kind? Because they don't understand the strategy. They left with the movement Simon Eberjia gave her. And when we talk about survival, we talk about more like some of the mysteries that must be organized properly, which is what? Enlightening oneself on what is to be produced. Everything is becoming more visible, as the world can now see that it was never us. From the beginning to the end, it has never been us. It has always been them trying to make us feel that we don't have a place, we don't have a stand, we don't have a process. This is one reason I will keep saying what I know how to say. Confusion may come in, but what truly identifies the big room is those who never tried giving up from the onset. And that's what truly matters. We must engage ourselves properly well. And by engaging, I mean engaging properly well. Because the big room is bigger and better. Better and bigger. And that's what satisfies the whole room. So, as we march forward to understand this whole situation, we must tell ourselves the truth. And that truth is what? Making sure that everything comes to pass the way we want them to. Because that's what truly matters. Recognize the way goes you already. You're to the ife. Amazing. Ona adizika. Ụbọchị tata ya adịghị aghọtazi ife na-eme. But what they do not understand is that no matter how hard they try to, push the whole narration or narrative, they're still gonna be the one to make mistakes. That's just the truth. Because at the end of the day, the world is now finding out that Simon Eba, what he's doing is about to expose the zoo. Maka na nke ekwulu emechago, nke ekwulu na-ajụ oyi, ekwukwa ọzọ ka ọ dọbakwa ọkụ. Ụmụ Chineke, bịa nụfụkwa ife na-eme. Maka na ife megoro already. Adịgo ka oge si wee do. And we must duly understand this whole situation. Because, again, every time we try to seek this very field, this one believing point, we must understand that what is chasing us is big. We're a great nation. We're people that refuse to be marginalized. Now, the United Nations has ordered the immediate arrest of 12 top British generals who tried to invade Finland, as the court has already granted 102s. You see, while we chase dreams chases us. But one thing is very important. As we continue to hemophagarically protect ourselves from some wagons who have decided to show up where they are not invited, we must duly understand that the time for Biafran restoration is becoming more visible, and that's what makes more sense. Chasing our dreams and giving ourselves one of the biggest types of accolades. You see, it doesn't really matter how they try to invest in this situation. What truly matters now is that they have dared a nation. They have dared a nation, and by daring a nation, I mean it won't go down well with situations like this. Because whether they like it or not, we're already in the bridge to begin our success story. And if care is not taken, most people will not understand where we're coming from. In case if I've defaulted before, I want to say something very clearly. Our world, most of our explanations may not tally. But one thing is very sure. Everything that is happening now has been invested before. The price has been paid. They can now see that the fault is not coming from us. It came from people that doesn't really care about us. From people who, in one way or the other, they have convinced themselves that dealing with Biafra is all they will invest in. Instead of their people to go hungry, they will make sure that the blacks go hungry. And that is what is happening. Who are the enablers? Our politicians. They don't care about who you are. They don't care how you feel. They don't care how things are going for you. What they really care about is a situation where they can push through this whole fanatic whatever and get what they want. But in as much as we continue to sail the sea, we must dearly understand the most important thing, which is making sure that Biafra wins at last.